Hi, I'm Mary Wetzel, and I'm going to be talking about the topic of Quaker executions and discussing the article, The Quaker Executions as Myth and History, written by Carla Gardina Pestana. So, in the 1600s in the colonies, the Puritans believed that the Quakers would undermine and ruin the peace and order of the Massachusetts Bay Colony. They thought that the Quakers were led by the devil. They thought that Quakerism was satanic. And in essence, they were afraid of the Quakers. And they believed that the Quakers were very secular, and the Puritans strived to rid the world of all that. So they wanted to suppress the Quakers before they grew too numerous and uprooted the work that the Puritans had done to convert the people there into the Puritan faith. However, the Quakers believed that they were led by God to convert New England. They believed in universal salvation, the peace testimony, and scriptural revelation. They would not stop ministering when they were commanded to stop by the Puritans and the government, and they continued to spread Quakerism. So, because of this, the Puritans were horrified that the Quakers would not leave, and they passed some very repressive laws designed to keep the Quakers away from the Massachusetts colony. So, between the years of 1659 and 1661, there were 4 Quaker executions. And prior to this, any missionaries caught talking about Quakerism, they would have been whipped, they would have been mutilated, and then they were banished by the Puritans out of the Massachusetts colony. And if they would not leave or if they would return, the Puritans later decided, and they passed laws, that the Quakers would be executed. So a couple missionaries did defy that law, and in 1659, 2 men were executed, Marmaduke Stevenson and William Robinson, and a woman, Mary Dyer. She was originally supposed to be executed, but her husband and her son intervened, but she still had to watch the executions of the other 2 men. However, she returned to the Massachusetts colony in 1660, and then she was executed. And then in 1661, another Quaker missionary, William Ledra, was also executed. So following these executions, we all know that history is written by the conquerors, by the Puritans in this case, but the Quakers also spoke about what they called, and what we know now, and hear a lot about now, is Puritan intolerance. And the Quakers said that the Puritans came to America for religious freedom, but they denied it of others. They denied it of the Quakers. So, and the Quakers were the ones that spread this criticism. The Puritans and the Quakers told different stories concerning the executions, whichever story would make their faith look a little better in the eyes of everyone else in the colony. And they fought over New England history. So, following all of this, the Quakers adopted pacifism after everything, and they told others of the serene martyrs. So, in conclusion, both sides spread their own version of history, and there's some truth to both sides. However, this is the perfect example of how historians can look at primary sources and come to their own conclusions. Thank you.